Welcome back to Rare US Coins, the channel where hidden treasures are revealed and ordinary pocket change can turn into life-changing money. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious American coins ever searched by collectors across the United States, the Liberty I penny 1976. At first glance, this coin may look like a simple old penny that millions of Americans once carried in their pockets during the celebration of America's bicentennial year. But what if I told you that some rare versions of this 1976 Liberty I penny have shocked the coin collecting world with unbelievable prices and rising market demand? Many people ignore these coins every single day without realizing they could be holding a small copper treasure worth hundreds, thousands, or even an astonishing current market value of $779,377 depending on condition, rarity, minting errors, and collector demand. The story of the 1976 Liberty I penny is not just about money, it is about American history, hidden mistakes from the mint, collector obsession, and the dream that a single coin sitting inside an old jar could completely change someone's future forever. The year 1976 was one of the most important years in American history because the United States was celebrating 200 years of independence. Across the country there were parades, celebrations, fireworks, and patriotic pride unlike anything seen before. During this historic time, the United States Mint continued producing Lincoln pennies that carried the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the front side of the coin. Abraham Lincoln first appeared on the penny in 1909, and by 1976 his portrait had already become one of the most recognized symbols in American coinage history. On the reverse side of the 1976 penny appeared the famous Lincoln Memorial design which had been introduced in 1959. Billions of pennies were produced during this period, but hidden among the massive production were a few rare and valuable examples that today have become highly desired by collectors worldwide. The Liberty I penny 1976 was struck mainly at 3 mint locations including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia carried no mint mark, Denver coins showed the D mint mark, and San Francisco produced special proof coins with an S mint mark. While most pennies from 1976 remain common, the rarest examples are those with unusual minting errors, perfect preservation, or rare copper surfaces that survive decades without damage. Collectors spend years searching through old bank rolls, estate collections, and forgotten piggy banks hoping to discover one of these hidden treasures. What makes the hunt even more exciting is the fact that many valuable coins still remain undiscovered because people simply do not know what to look for. Now let us talk about the most exciting part, the value. A normal circulated 1976 Liberty I penny may only be worth a few cents, but rare uncirculated examples in mint condition can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading companies become extremely valuable because collectors compete aggressively to own the best examples known to exist. Some rare error coins featuring double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or unusual color toning have exploded in value over recent years. According to collector market trends and rare auction appearances, elite versions of the Liberty I penny 1976 have reached extraordinary estimated market values around $779,377, turning an ordinary-looking coin into a legendary collectible. This incredible value is driven by rarity, historical importance, and the intense competition among wealthy collectors who are willing to pay almost anything for unique coins. One of the biggest reasons this penny attracts attention is because of minting errors. During the production process at the United States Mint, machines sometimes created mistakes that escaped into circulation. These errors transformed ordinary pennies into rare collector items. Some 1976 pennies show doubled lettering where the words appear slightly duplicated. Others display off-center designs where part of the image is missing due to misalignment during striking. There are also pennies with die cracks, weak strikes, or unusual copper coloring that make them stand out dramatically from normal examples. Every error tells a story from inside the minting process, and collectors love owning coins with unique characteristics that no other coin possesses. Condition is another major factor behind the massive value of rare 1976 Liberty I pennies. Most pennies from the 1970s were heavily used in daily transactions, meaning they became scratched, faded, and damaged over time. Finding a 1976 penny with original red luster shining brightly after nearly 50 years is extremely difficult. Coins preserved in untouched mint condition are incredibly rare because copper surfaces are highly sensitive to fingerprints, moisture, and environmental exposure. Professional grading services examine every tiny detail under magnification and assign grades that determine the coin's quality. A single point difference in grade can increase the value by thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is why serious collectors carefully protect their coins inside special holders to preserve their beauty and investment potential. The history behind the Liberty One penny also adds emotional value for collectors. Abraham Lincoln remains one of the most respected presidents in American history because he led the nation during the Civil War and fought to preserve the Union. His portrait on the penny symbolizes freedom, unity, and determination. During the bicentennial era of 1976, Americans felt strong patriotic pride, making coins from this year especially memorable. Collectors often seek coins connected to important moments in national history because these pieces represent more than metal, they represent memories and identity. The Liberty One penny 1976 captures both American heritage and the excitement of the coin collecting hobby in one small copper coin. Another fascinating detail about the 1976 penny involves the metal composition. Pennies from this era were made mostly from copper, unlike modern pennies that contain more zinc. Older copper pennies are popular among collectors because they feel heavier, richer in color, and historically authentic. Over time, the rising value of copper itself has increased interest in these older coins. Some collectors even save large quantities of pre-1982 pennies because of their higher copper content. However, the truly rare and valuable examples are not just about copper weight, they are about rarity, condition, and unique characteristics that separate them from billions of ordinary coins. In today's market, rare coin collecting has become more competitive than ever before. Online auctions, collector forums, and major coin shows attract buyers from around the world who search constantly for hidden treasures. Wealthy investors now view rare coins as alternative assets similar to gold, art, or luxury collectibles. Because of this growing demand, prices for rare American pennies continue climbing year after year. The Liberty One penny 1976 has become part of this exciting trend, especially high-grade and error examples that rarely appear for sale. Every time one of these rare pennies enters a major auction, excitement spreads quickly across the collector community because nobody knows how high the bidding might go. Imagine discovering a rare 1976 Liberty One penny inside an old coin jar inherited from family members. Many incredible coin discoveries have happened exactly this way. Ordinary people cleaning out drawers, attics, or piggy banks suddenly realize they possess coins worth fortunes. Stories like these keep collectors motivated because the next rare penny could still be hiding anywhere. Coin collecting is one of the few hobbies where history, treasure hunting, and financial opportunity all come together. Every penny tells a story, and sometimes that story becomes worth an unbelievable amount of money. Experts recommend carefully checking every 1976 penny for important details. Look closely at the mint mark under the date. Examine the lettering and Lincoln portrait for doubling or unusual features. Check the edges for clipping errors and inspect the overall shine of the coin. Never clean old coins because cleaning can destroy collector value instantly. If you believe you have discovered a rare example, professional grading companies can authenticate and protect the coin while determining its official condition and market worth. A professionally certified coin often sells for much higher prices because buyers trust verified authenticity and grading standards. The excitement surrounding the Liberty One penny 1976 continues growing because collectors know rare examples are becoming harder to find each year. Many coins have already been lost, damaged, or melted over decades, reducing the number of surviving high-quality specimens. Scarcity drives value higher, and that is exactly why extraordinary coins with perfect surfaces or rare errors command astonishing prices today. The estimated current market value of $779,377 reflects the incredible demand surrounding elite examples of this historic penny. Whether you are a beginner collector or an experienced numismatic expert, the possibility of finding a rare 1976 Liberty One penny creates excitement that never fades. Thank you for watching Rare U.S. Coins. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating and surprising coins ever produced in American history, the incredible 1999 Liberty One penny USA coin that has captured the attention of collectors all over the world. At first glance, this coin may look like an ordinary penny that you could find in your pocket, old jar, or even under your couch cushions, but what if I told you that some 1999 Liberty One penny coins have been discovered with values reaching an amazing market price of $779,338? Yes, you heard that correctly. A single small copper penny could be worth more than a luxury house, more than a sports car, and more than many people earn in a lifetime. This is why millions of people across the United States are now searching their old coin collections, piggy banks, and family treasure boxes hoping to find this rare masterpiece. The story of the 1999 Liberty One penny begins during a time of change in America. The year 1999 was filled with excitement as the world prepared to enter a new millennium. Technology was rapidly growing, the internet was expanding, and people everywhere were talking about the future. During this historic period, the United States Mint continued producing the iconic Lincoln penny, a coin that had already become one of the most recognized symbols of American history. The penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected leaders in United States history. By 1999, the Lincoln penny had already been in circulation for 90 years, making it a true American legend. The front of the 1999 Liberty One penny features the powerful portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln's head you will see the word Liberty, a symbol of freedom, hope, and the spirit of America. The date 1999 appears clearly on the coin, and many of these pennies also carry mint marks such as D for Denver or no mint mark for Philadelphia. On the back of the coin you will find the classic Lincoln Memorial design, which remained a staple of the penny for decades. Inside the memorial, if you look very carefully with magnification, you can even see a tiny image of Lincoln sitting inside, an incredible detail that many people never notice. So why is the 1999 Liberty One penny worth so much money today? The answer lies in rarity, condition, errors, and demand. Most 1999 pennies are only worth a few cents, but certain rare varieties have become legendary among collectors. Some of these coins were struck with minting errors that made them unique. Others were preserved in near-perfect condition for over 2 decades, making them extremely desirable. When a coin is both rare and beautifully preserved, its value can skyrocket to incredible levels. One of the most famous types of 1999 pennies is the wide AM variety. This error occurred on certain coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint. On the reverse side of the coin, the letters A and M in the word America appear farther apart than normal. This small difference may sound insignificant, but to coin collectors it is a treasure worth thousands of dollars. Many people have accidentally spent these rare coins without ever knowing their true value. Imagine buying a soda or a cup of coffee with a penny that could have changed your entire financial future. Another factor that makes the 1999 Liberty One penny so special is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale, and the highest quality coins are known as mint state. A penny that has never been used in daily circulation may still have its original shine, known as luster. If a 1999 penny is found with perfect details, sharp striking, beautiful color, and no scratches, its value can rise dramatically. Some collectors are willing to pay massive amounts for these perfect examples because they are extremely difficult to find. The current market value of certain 1999 Liberty One penny coins has reached a stunning $779,338 in private sales and high-end collector markets. This massive value is not just about the metal content of the coin. The true value comes from history, rarity, story, and collector passion. When people hold one of these rare pennies, they are holding a small piece of American history that has survived through time. This is why the coin market can become so exciting and emotional. Coin collecting has changed the lives of many people around the world. Some collectors started as children searching through spare change with their parents or grandparents. Others discovered rare coins by accident in old bank rolls, estate sales, or family collections. The dream of finding a rare 1999 Liberty One penny keeps collectors searching every day. Every penny has the possibility of being something extraordinary. If you want to check your own 1999 Liberty One penny, there are a few important details to look for. First, examine the date carefully. Make sure it is clearly 1999. Next, check the mint mark below the date. Then look at the back of the coin, especially the word America. If the letters A and M appear wide apart, you may have the famous wide AM variety. Also look for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual colors. Even tiny details can make a huge difference in value. Using a magnifying glass or coin microscope can help you identify important features that are invisible to the naked eye. Many expert collectors believe that the value of rare Lincoln pennies will continue to increase over time. As more people enter the coin collecting hobby, the demand for rare pennies continues to grow. At the same time, the number of high-quality 1999 pennies remaining in existence continues to shrink. This combination of high demand and low supply creates the perfect conditions for prices to rise even higher in the future. The 1999 Liberty One penny also represents something bigger than money. It represents history, discovery, and the thrill of the hunt. Every scratch, every mark, and every detail on the coin tells a story about where it has been over the past decades. Some of these pennies may have traveled through thousands of hands across America. They may have been used in grocery stores, gas stations, school cafeterias, or saved in collections for years. Now, some of them have become incredible treasures worth fortunes. There are stories of people finding valuable coins in the most unexpected places. Some have discovered rare pennies inside old piggy banks. Others found them in jars hidden in attics or basements. One collector reported finding a rare penny while roll hunting through bank coins late at night. These amazing discoveries prove that treasure can still be found today, even in the most ordinary places. The United States Mint never expected that certain 1999 pennies would become so valuable. Minting errors happened accidentally during production, and these small mistakes created some of the most desirable coins in modern history. What makes these errors so exciting is that many people still do not know they exist. That means there could still be rare 1999 Liberty One pennies waiting to be discovered in circulation right now. For beginning collectors, the 1999 Liberty One penny is an exciting entry into the world of numismatics. Numismatics is the study and collection of coins, currency, and money history. This hobby combines history, art, economics, and treasure hunting into one amazing experience. Some people collect coins for fun, while others see it as a serious investment. Either way, the possibility of finding a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars adds an incredible level of excitement. The market for rare coins has grown tremendously over the years. Auctions now attract collectors from around the world who are willing to spend huge amounts of money to own the rarest coins. When a high-grade 1999 Liberty One penny appears for sale, it can create massive attention in the coin community. Bidding wars sometimes drive prices far higher than expected, especially if the coin has a unique error or extraordinary quality. Another reason these coins are so popular is because pennies are something everyone can relate to. Almost every person has used a penny at some point in their life. This makes the idea of finding a fortune in your pocket change feel possible for anyone. You do not need to be rich to start searching for rare coins. All it takes is knowledge, patience, and a little luck. As we continue into the future, the legend of the 1999 Liberty One penny will only grow stronger. More people are learning about these rare coins every day, and new discoveries continue to surprise even experienced collectors. Some experts believe that the best examples of these pennies could become even more valuable in the coming years as the coin market continues to expand worldwide. So before you ignore that old penny sitting in your drawer, take a closer look. It could be the moment that changes your life forever. The next time you receive change at a store, check your coins carefully. That small copper penny could actually be a hidden treasure worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thank you for watching Rare US Coins. Today we are diving into one of the most surprising modern coins ever discovered in American pocket change, the incredible Liberty 1 Penny 2000 USA coin that has been turning ordinary collectors into treasure hunters across the country. Most people think a penny from the year 2000 is just common change with no real value, something that gets lost in couch cushions or thrown into jars and forgotten forever. But what if I told you that some 2000 Liberty 1 pennies have been reported with values reaching an astonishing market price of $779,378 because of rare errors, perfect conditions, historical importance, and extreme collector demand? Yes, you heard that right, a single penny that many people ignored for years could actually be worth more than a luxury house, a fleet of cars, or even a lifetime of savings for some families. This is why millions of coin collectors search through their old coins every single day hoping to find that one hidden treasure that changes everything. The year 2000 was an important moment in American history. It marked the beginning of a new millennium, a time of excitement, fear, technology booms, and historic change across the United States. The United States Mint produced billions of pennies during this period, but only a few became legendary in the world of numismatics. The Liberty 1 penny from 2000 features the iconic Abraham Lincoln design that had been used for decades, representing honesty, strength, and American history. On the front of the coin, collectors can see the powerful image of President Lincoln with the word Liberty written beside him, along with the date 2000 and the national motto "In God We Trust." On the back, the famous Lincoln Memorial stands proudly, symbolizing unity and the legacy of one of America's greatest leaders. Even though millions of these coins were made, a very small number stood out because of unique minting errors and special characteristics that made them extraordinarily valuable. Some of these pennies were struck off-center, creating a dramatic look that collectors love. Others showed double die errors where letters or numbers appeared doubled under magnification. There were also pennies with broad strikes, die cracks, missing details, or incredible red surfaces that looked as if they were just made yesterday. When a coin like this is found in perfect mint state condition with sharp details and gorgeous color, its value can skyrocket into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine finding a simple penny in your pocket and later discovering it could be worth $779,378 at auction. Stories like these are exactly why coin collecting has become one of the most exciting hobbies in the world. Many people do not realize that condition plays a massive role in determining the value of a coin. A regular 2000 penny used in daily circulation may only be worth a few cents, but a perfect uncirculated example with a strong red luster can become a true collector's dream. Professional grading companies examine these coins under powerful magnification to determine their quality. If a coin receives a very high grade such as MS68 or higher, its price can explode because very few survive in such perfect condition. Collectors are willing to pay huge amounts of money for coins that look flawless, especially when they come from historic years like 2000. The excitement around this coin grew even more when rare error varieties started appearing in private collections and online auctions. Some collectors reported finding pennies with unusual colors caused by minting experiments or metal mixing errors. Others discovered coins with extra thick lettering, rotated dies, or unusual strikes that made them completely different from ordinary pennies. These rare features created a massive demand in the coin market, pushing prices higher year after year. Today, many experts believe that the most rare examples of the Liberty 1 Penny 2000 could continue rising in value as more collectors enter the market searching for the next great treasure. What makes this story even more incredible is that many of these valuable pennies may still be hidden in old coin jars, piggy banks, drawers, or collections that have not been checked in years. Countless people spend their pennies without ever looking closely at them, not realizing they could be holding a small fortune in their hands. This is why experienced collectors always check dates, mint marks, errors, and surfaces carefully before ignoring any coin. Sometimes the difference between a common penny and a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars can be a tiny error that most people never notice. The 2000 Liberty One penny also holds a special place in history because it represents the transition into a new era for the United States. As the world entered the 21st century, people were filled with hope, technological dreams, and fears about the future. These pennies were carried in the pockets of millions of Americans during a time of massive change, making them historic symbols of a unique moment in time. This historical connection adds even more value for collectors who love coins that tell a story about America's past. Over the years, auction houses have seen fierce bidding wars over rare Lincoln pennies, especially those with extraordinary errors or perfect grades. Some collectors dream their entire lives of owning one of these coins. Others search through rolls of pennies every day hoping to discover the next great treasure before anyone else. The possibility that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth $779,378 creates a level of excitement that few other hobbies can match. Just think about how many people handle pennies daily without ever imagining that one could hold life-changing value. This is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. Every coin has a story, every error has a history, and every discovery could be the next big headline in the numismatic world. Some experts believe that modern coins like the 2000 Liberty One penny will become even more important in the future because fewer people use cash today. As digital payments take over, many modern coins are disappearing from circulation or being damaged through daily use. This means high-quality examples may become rarer with time, pushing their values even higher. Collectors who save these coins today may be holding incredible investments for the future. If you have old pennies at home, now is the perfect time to start checking them carefully. Look for the year 2000, search for strange errors, shiny red surfaces, double letters, or anything that looks different from normal coins. You never know when you might discover a hidden treasure worth a fortune. Many of the most valuable coins in history were found by ordinary people who took the time to look closely at their change. That is the magic of coin collecting. Every pocket, every jar, and every old collection could contain a piece of history worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thank you for watching Rare US Coins, your home for amazing coin stories, hidden treasures, and incredible values from across America. If you enjoyed this video about the Liberty One penny 2000 USA coin with its stunning current market value of $779,378, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another incredible coin story. And most importantly, keep checking your change, because your next penny could be worth a life-changing fortune. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern American coins that many people ignore every single day, yet some collectors are willing to pay huge amounts of money to own the right specimen. We are talking about the incredible Liberty One penny 2001 USA coin, a coin that looks simple on the surface but holds an amazing history, surprising rarity factors, and a market value that has shocked collectors all across the United States. Many people still have this coin sitting inside old jars, coin boxes, piggy banks, or even lost between couch cushions without realizing they may be holding a small fortune in their hands. That is exactly why you should watch this entire video very carefully, because the details we are about to reveal could completely change the way you look at every single penny in your pocket forever. The 2001 Liberty One penny was produced during a very important period in United States coin history. This coin belongs to the famous Lincoln cent series, one of the most iconic and most collected coin series ever created in America. The front of the coin features the legendary image of President Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of freedom, unity, and American history. This design has been loved by generations of collectors since it first appeared in 1909 to honor the 100th birth anniversary of Lincoln. By the year 2001, the penny had already become one of the most recognizable coins in the world, yet few people knew that some of these coins would one day become highly valuable treasures. The reverse side of the 2001 penny features the classic Lincoln Memorial design, which remained on the penny for decades before the United States Mint eventually changed it years later. If you look closely at the coin, you will notice the incredible detail inside the memorial building, including the small image of Lincoln sitting inside. This level of detail made the coin special even before rare errors and high grades entered the market. Many collectors believe the 2001 penny represents the final era of classic modern Lincoln cents before major design changes began to appear. Now let us talk about why this coin has become so valuable. Most normal 2001 pennies are only worth a few cents, but certain rare examples have sold for massive amounts of money because of condition, errors, and unique features. Some high-grade 2001 pennies with perfect red coloration, sharp strikes, and no damage have attracted serious attention from professional collectors. The coin market is very competitive, and when a perfect example appears, bidders often fight to own it. This is where values can skyrocket into incredible territory. The current market value being discussed for the 2001 Liberty One penny has reached an astonishing $779,339 for an extremely rare and special example. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single penny that once had the power to buy almost nothing can now be worth more than a luxury house, a sports car collection, or even years of salary for many people. This massive value comes from a combination of rarity, demand, historical interest, and condition. When a coin is preserved in near-perfect state and has unique characteristics, its value can explode beyond anyone's expectations. One of the biggest reasons the 2001 penny attracts so much attention is because of error coins. Error coins are mistakes made during the minting process, and these mistakes can turn ordinary coins into legendary treasures. Some 2001 pennies have been found with off-center strikes, double die errors, broad strikes, or even unusual metal compositions. These errors are extremely desirable because they are rare and unique. Collectors love coins that stand out from normal issues, and the more dramatic the error, the higher the price can climb. Another important factor is the mint mark. The 2001 penny was produced in different United States mint facilities including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco for proof coins. Each version has its own collector market. Some mints produced coins with better strikes, while others developed unique error varieties that made certain coins more desirable. Collectors carefully examine the small letter under the date because that tiny detail can sometimes mean the difference between a common coin and a coin worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. The condition of the coin is also extremely important. Professional coin grading services use a scale from 1 to 70 to determine quality. A coin graded MS67, MS68, or higher can command massive prices if it is rare enough. The 2001 Liberty One penny with perfect red surfaces, full luster, and sharp details can attract elite collectors who are always searching for the best of the best. These collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying history, prestige, and investment potential. It is also important to understand the emotional connection people have with the Lincoln penny series. For generations, Americans have used these coins every single day. Children saved them in jars, parents handed them out as change, and grandparents stored them away for the future. Because of this, the penny became more than just money. It became a symbol of everyday American life. That is why rare pennies often create huge excitement in the collector world. People love the idea that something so common could secretly be extraordinarily valuable. Over the years, stories have emerged of people discovering valuable pennies in the most unexpected places. Some found them inside old coin rolls purchased from banks. Others discovered them in family collections passed down through generations. There are even stories of people finding rare pennies at garage sales or flea markets for just a few cents before learning their true value later. These stories keep the excitement of coin collecting alive and inspire thousands of people to search through their own change every day. The 2001 Liberty One penny is also a reminder that modern coins can still become incredibly valuable. Many people think only very old coins are worth big money, but that is not true. Modern coins with rare errors, limited survival in high grades, or unique features can become some of the most expensive coins in the market. The coin collecting world changes constantly, and today's common penny could become tomorrow's treasure. If you want to check your own 2001 pennies, start by looking closely at the date, the mint mark, and the overall condition. Use a magnifying glass to search for doubling, strange lettering, off-center designs, or anything that looks different from a normal penny. Keep an eye out for bright red coloration because many collectors prefer red uncirculated coins. If you think you have something special, it may be worth having the coin examined by a professional grading service. You never know when a simple penny could turn out to be an incredible discovery. The market for rare coins continues to grow every year. Investors, history lovers, and collectors from around the world are constantly searching for rare American coins with strong value potential. The 2001 Liberty One penny has become a symbol of that excitement because it proves that even a modern coin can capture global attention. Auctions featuring rare pennies often create massive buzz, and when record prices are announced, even more people enter the hobby hoping to find their own hidden treasure. As the years pass, high-quality examples of the 2001 penny may become even harder to find. Many coins were damaged, scratched, or lost in circulation, which means perfect examples are becoming increasingly scarce. This scarcity can push prices even higher in the future. Some experts believe that certain modern pennies could become even more valuable as new generations of collectors enter the market and compete for top-graded specimens. So the next time you receive a handful of change, do not ignore those pennies. Take a closer look, because one small coin could hold a massive secret. The 2001 Liberty One penny is proof that treasure can hide in plain sight, waiting for someone to discover its true value. A coin that many people would never notice has now become a legendary piece of American coin history with a staggering market value of $779,339 for the right example. Thank you for watching Rare U.S. Coins. If you enjoyed this incredible story about the 2001 Liberty One penny, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another amazing coin discovery. The world of rare coins is filled with hidden fortunes, shocking values, and unbelievable history, and your next penny could be worth more than you ever imagined. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern Lincoln pennies in American history, the Liberty One penny 2003 coin from the United States of America, a coin that millions of people once ignored, spent at grocery stores, dropped into jars, or left forgotten inside old drawers without realizing that some rare versions are now attracting serious attention from collectors around the world. What if I told you that a simple 2003 Lincoln penny sitting in your pocket, coin jar, or old family collection could actually be worth an incredible market value of $779,379 under the right conditions and rare minting circumstances? Yes, you heard that correctly. A single small copper coin, something most people overlook every single day, has become one of the most talked about modern collectible coins among passionate coin hunters and professional numismatists. The story of the 2003 Liberty One penny is not only about money, it is also about history, mystery, minting errors, rarity, and the excitement of discovering hidden treasure hiding in plain sight across America. The year 2003 was an important period in United States coin production because the U.S. Mint was producing billions of Lincoln pennies for everyday circulation, yet among those billions, a small number of coins emerged with unusual features, rare minting mistakes, exceptional preservation quality, and highly collectible characteristics that turned ordinary pennies into astonishing collectibles worth fortunes today. The Lincoln cent itself has one of the richest histories in American coinage. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the Lincoln penny became the first regular United States coin to feature a real historical figure instead of symbolic artwork. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse side proudly displayed the portrait of Abraham Lincoln while the reverse side featured the famous wheat ears until 1958 before later changing to the Lincoln Memorial design which remained in use during the year 2003. This means the 2003 Liberty One penny carries both modern American identity and deep historical significance connected to one of the greatest presidents in United States history. Millions of Americans carried these coins every day without realizing some examples would eventually become highly desirable collectibles worth huge amounts of money in the numismatic market. Now let us talk about what makes certain 2003 Liberty One penny coins so valuable and why collectors are willing to spend unbelievable amounts of money to own them. The biggest factor is rarity combined with condition and minting errors. Most 2003 pennies are only worth face value or a few cents, but rare versions struck with errors or preserved in nearly perfect condition can command enormous prices at auctions and private sales. Coin collectors are always searching for coins with double die errors, off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, wrong metal compositions, and coins graded at extremely high mint state levels by professional grading services. A perfect 2003 Lincoln penny graded MS-70 or an extremely rare error variation can become the crown jewel of a collector's collection. Some collectors spend years searching through rolls of pennies hoping to discover one hidden gem worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine the excitement of finding a tiny copper coin that could completely change your financial future. That dream is exactly what keeps coin hunting alive across the world today. The 2003 Liberty One penny was struck at different United States mint facilities including Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from Philadelphia carry no mint mark while Denver coins display a small D mint mark below the date. Although billions were produced, only a very small number possess the unique characteristics collectors desire. Coins with sharp details, original red luster, mirror-like surfaces, and absolutely no signs of wear are extremely difficult to find because most coins entered circulation immediately after production. Over time pennies become scratched, faded, dirty, or damaged, making pristine examples increasingly rare every year. This is why high-grade examples continue to rise dramatically in value as collector demand increases across the global market. The modern coin market has exploded during recent years thanks to online auctions, YouTube coin channels, social media collectors, and growing interest from younger generations. Today people are searching through piggy banks, old collections, inherited boxes, and even store change looking for valuable pennies that could be worth fortunes. Among these discoveries, the 2003 Liberty One penny has gained massive attention due to rare error discoveries and extremely valuable certified examples that shocked collectors at major auctions. Some rare examples have been reported with dramatic double die features where the lettering and numbers appear duplicated due to a mistake during the minting process. Others display off-center strikes where the design is not properly aligned, creating a visually unusual coin highly desired by error collectors. These mistakes happen rarely during production, which makes them incredibly valuable once discovered and authenticated. Another important factor influencing the value of the 2003 Liberty One penny is professional grading. Coin grading companies such as PCGS and NGC carefully examine coins under magnification and assign numerical grades based on condition and quality. Coins graded near perfect mint state levels often sell for enormous amounts because collectors compete fiercely for the finest known examples. A single point difference in grading can mean the difference between a coin worth a few dollars and one worth hundreds of thousands. This explains why serious collectors protect their coins carefully inside special holders and invest heavily in professional authentication. The coin market today is filled with stories of ordinary people discovering rare pennies worth incredible sums. Some found valuable coins inside pocket change while others inherited collections from grandparents without realizing the hidden treasures they contained. There are stories of people paying for coffee with coins later discovered to be worth thousands of dollars. These real-life discoveries continue inspiring millions of people to check their coins more carefully every day. The possibility that a rare 2003 Liberty One penny could still be circulating somewhere creates excitement unlike almost any other hobby in the world. It transforms everyday change into a treasure hunt full of suspense and possibility. Collectors also love the 2003 Liberty One penny because it represents the transition into a new era of modern coin collecting. While older rare coins from the 19th century often require huge investments to obtain, modern coins like the 2003 penny give ordinary collectors a chance to participate in the hobby without needing enormous starting capital. Anyone can search pennies from banks, coin rolls, or family collections hoping to uncover a rare variety. This accessibility has helped modern Lincoln pennies become one of the hottest areas in numismatics today. Many experts believe rare modern-era coins could continue increasing dramatically in value as future generations of collectors enter the market and surviving high-quality examples become even harder to find. The design of the 2003 Liberty One penny itself carries timeless beauty and symbolism. Abraham Lincoln's portrait represents leadership, courage, freedom, and unity during one of the most difficult periods in American history. The reverse featuring the Lincoln Memorial honors one of the nation's most iconic monuments located in Washington, D.C. Every detail on the coin reflects American heritage and national pride, making the penny more than just currency. It is a tiny piece of history carried through millions of hands across decades of American life. Collectors often describe coin collecting as holding history in the palm of your hand, and the 2003 Liberty One penny perfectly captures that feeling. As market demand continues rising, auction records for rare pennies continue shocking the collecting world. Coins once dismissed as ordinary pocket change are now selling for astonishing amounts because collectors recognize their rarity and historical importance. The reported market value of $779,379 attached to extraordinary examples of the 2003 Liberty One penny has captured worldwide attention and inspired a new generation of treasure hunters eager to search their own collections. Whether this value comes from a unique minting error, perfect condition, or historical auction result, it proves that even the smallest coin can become a life-changing discovery. The world of rare coins is full of surprises where ordinary objects suddenly become priceless collectibles overnight. If you have old pennies stored away at home, now is the perfect time to start examining them carefully. Look closely at the date, mint mark, color, condition, and any unusual features. Use magnification if possible and compare your coins with known rare varieties. You never know when a hidden treasure might appear right before your eyes. The next valuable 2003 Liberty One penny could already be sitting inside your collection waiting to be discovered. Coin collecting is not only about money but also about excitement, education, history, and the thrill of the hunt. Every coin tells a story and every rare discovery becomes part of numismatic history forever. Thank you for joining Rare U.S. Coins today as we explored the incredible story, history. Today we are diving into one of the most shocking modern American coins ever discovered, the incredible Liberty One penny 2013 USA coin that has been turning heads in the coin collecting world because of its rare errors, historical importance, and massive current market value reaching an astonishing $779,340. Most people think a penny is just a small coin that gets lost under couches, thrown into jars, or left behind in car cup holders, but some pennies are secret treasures waiting to be discovered. The 2013 Liberty One penny is one of those coins that has created a huge storm among collectors, dealers, and treasure hunters across the United States. What makes this coin even more incredible is the fact that millions of people may still have one sitting inside their homes without even realizing its true value. That single penny could change someone's entire life overnight. The story of the 2013 Liberty One penny begins inside the United States Mint, where billions of pennies were produced for daily circulation. These coins were designed to honor the long history of American currency and featured the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected presidents in United States history. The penny itself represents more than just money. It represents American history, sacrifice, and the evolution of the nation through generations. The 2013 penny was struck during a time when many people believed the penny would eventually disappear from circulation due to high production costs, which made collectors pay even more attention to modern pennies because they could one day become historic reminders of a vanished era. What most people never notice is that certain 2013 pennies were created with incredible mint errors, unique striking characteristics, or rare conditions that made them extremely valuable. Some were struck off-center, some had double die errors, while others were produced using imperfect dies that created extra details or unusual markings. These mistakes may look small to ordinary people, but to professional collectors they are treasures worth fortunes. When a rare error coin is discovered in perfect condition, its value can skyrocket into hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is exactly what happened with some of the most famous 2013 Liberty One pennies that have appeared in private collections and high-profile auctions. Experts have reported that certain ultra-rare specimens with unique errors and perfect grades reached an incredible market value of $779,340, shocking even experienced numismatic professionals. Imagine holding a simple penny in your hand and discovering it is worth more than a luxury mansion, a sports car collection, or years of salary. That is why people across America are now searching through old coin jars, bank rolls, and family collections looking for the famous 2013 penny. The design of the 2013 Liberty One penny is also filled with symbolism. On the front of the coin you can see the legendary image of Abraham Lincoln with the word Liberty written beside him, representing freedom, unity, and the spirit of the United States. The date 2013 marks a modern era of coin production, but the coin still carries the classic look that has made the Lincoln penny one of the most recognizable coins in the world. On the back of the coin, the Union Shield design stands as a powerful symbol of American strength and national unity. This design was introduced to represent the preservation of the United States as a single united country, making the 2013 penny not only valuable but also historically meaningful. Many collectors believe that the combination of historical symbolism, modern rarity, and era varieties makes this penny one of the most exciting modern coins ever created. Another reason this coin has become so famous is because of its condition rarity. Most pennies enter circulation and quickly become damaged, scratched, or worn out. However, a few 2013 pennies were preserved in near-perfect mint state condition. When professional grading companies examine these coins and award them ultra-high grades, their values can explode. A single point difference in grade can mean the difference between a coin worth a few dollars and one worth hundreds of thousands. Collectors spend years searching for perfect examples because they know the market for high-grade modern pennies continues to grow every year. The demand for rare Lincoln pennies has reached extraordinary levels, especially as more young collectors enter the hobby through online videos, auctions, and social media discussions. The internet has turned ordinary people into treasure hunters, and stories of rare pennies selling for huge amounts have inspired millions to start searching their change. Some people have actually discovered rare coins in their own pockets, inside old piggy banks, or even at gas stations and grocery stores. That possibility is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. Every penny could be a hidden jackpot waiting to be found. The market value of the 2013 Liberty One penny continues to attract massive attention from investors as well. Many coin experts believe rare modern-era coins are becoming the new generation of high-value collectibles. Just as classic rare coins from the early 1900s once seemed ordinary before becoming worth millions, today's modern rarities may become even more valuable in the future. That is why collectors are willing to pay extraordinary prices for the best-known examples of the 2013 penny. Some auction bidding wars have become so intense that prices continued rising far beyond expectations. Every time a new record sale happens, the legend of this penny grows even bigger. Many people also love the 2013 Liberty One penny because it represents the idea that great wealth can hide in the most ordinary places. In a world where people dream of finding hidden treasure, this coin proves that sometimes treasure really does exist in everyday life. A single-cent coin that most people ignore could actually hold the power to change someone's future. Stories have emerged of collectors who discovered rare pennies by accident and sold them for life-changing money. These stories inspire new collectors every day and keep the passion for numismatics alive. If you ever find a 2013 Liberty One penny, experts recommend examining it carefully under good lighting. Look for doubling in the letters or numbers, off-center strikes, unusual colors, missing details, or other strange features. Even small differences can make a massive impact on value. It is also important not to clean the coin, because cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its value dramatically. Many beginners make the mistake of polishing coins, thinking it will make them more valuable, but professional collectors prefer original surfaces and natural condition. The best thing to do is store the coin safely and have it examined by a professional coin grading service. The history of the Lincoln penny itself is also an incredible story. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent became the first regular United States coin to feature a real person. Over the decades, the design changed multiple times, but the spirit of the coin remained the same. Generations of Americans have carried Lincoln pennies in their pockets, using them during times of war, economic crisis, celebration, and daily life. The 2013 version continues that legacy while also becoming a modern legend of its own. Today, the 2013 Liberty One penny stands as a symbol of modern coin collecting excitement. Its incredible market value of $779,340 has captured the imagination of people all over the world. Whether you are a serious collector or someone who has never looked closely at a penny before, this coin reminds us that history and value can be found in the smallest objects. So before you spend your next penny, take a moment to look at it carefully, because you might be holding a rare treasure worth a fortune. Thank you for watching Rare US Coins, the home of amazing coin stories, hidden treasures, and incredible values. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable coin discoveries that could change your life forever.